Gather round, friends, new and old, and welcome to the Roast and Toast podcast. We are your hosts, Jennie, David, and Philip.
Hello. Hello. For today's episode, we're going to be joined also by Gary. Gary, welcome back, my guy. Gary Boucher.
Hey, what do you say? That's me, Gary. How you doing?
Gary, how was your week this week, buddy?
It's a great week. You know, before we recorded, I got 6 injections in my right arm.
Oh, nice. By medical professionals or steroids?
You know what? Just this guy in the street, he was like, "Hey, come over here, man. I got something good for you.
Oh,
come on."
jeez.
No, it was it was my doctor. My arm really hurts. That's my point here. But it was a good week otherwise. Yeah.
Yes. So let's you know what, Gary, I've got more questions for you, but honestly, let's just get to the game and we'll get some questions in before then.
All right.
So, as you probably have surmised by now, based on what Philip just said, we're playing a game in this episode, and that is why Gary has rejoined us. We're delighted to have him back this week. So we're going to play a game, however, but before we do that, Gary, we've got some questions just to get to know you a little bit so that the audience can get a feel for who you are. So I'm going to start because this really is the foundation of what makes a man. Gary, what is the best dip for chips, celery, and wings? You may not pick the same dip twice.
Damn.
Wings, blue cheese.
Blue cheese, gotcha.
No question.
I'm with you.
No
I love
question.
ranch. I love ranch, but blue cheese is fantastic.
Ranch is good.
Yeah.
You know, ranch is your ex-wife. Blue cheese is your current wife. You know, ex-wife is cool.
Everyone
She's
starts.
fun, but,
everyone
you know.
starts with ranch,
Oh god.
and then they
Exactly.
graduate.
And then our tastes mature. And
we realize that was a toxic
Exactly.
relationship. I mean, it still has its draws, but
and you still have a
we
kid.
we found a more healthy, true love with blue cheese. I am with you 100%, Gary.
Yes. Every now and then you're like, "Oh, ranch. I remember you. How you doing? Who are you dating now?" And on that note, ranch for the celery for sure. Vegetable. You know what?
Okay, go on.
Hummus.
I thought I was going to say
hummus?
hummus. It's got to be hummus.
Okay, hummus.
For celery.
And then with chips, classic Mexican restaurant table salsa. Salsa in general, but
like something
if I go to a place,
and
people are like,
and
yeah. People are like, "What are you saying to me? I can't understand you." That's going to be some good salsa right there. So yeah.
Amazing.
Jennie, what is your ex-wife question to Gary?
So we're still kind of in this spooky season. I think when this episode releases, it'll be just after. But
It'll be cold, which is always spooky anyway.
That's true.
Spooky.
So Gary, what is the spookiest home and or building you have ever visited? Can be any sort of array of spooky, creepy, nasty, etc.
I'm going to push the bounds of this just a little bit because it is an assortment of buildings, if that's okay. For any listeners in Phoenix, there's a place, it's as far west as I believe either Northern or Camelback goes. There is a completely abandoned resort. Completely, like it was, there's another resort that's built about half a mile north of there. But there's an entire hotel and houses and like garages and like pools. And I went and I hopped the fence with an old ranch, an old ex of mine, and we walked through the grounds and took a bunch of pictures. It's kind of cool, but we found like receipts from McDonald's from like 1985.
Oh wow!
And it hadn't faded.
It was really freaky. No, you know that stuff. It just their stuff lasts forever.
Even the receipts.
Even the receipts. They make it the same thing that they do with their meats, right? It was really interesting, but it was really unsettling. Just this abandoned former resort.
Oh yeah, I can.
So
I can
go
speak
check it
from
out.
Experience. I've also wandered an abandoned resort. This one was in Maine, however, and it was an old ski resort, and I think it was closed in the 90s.
Oh, that's even creepier.
That is creepy.
Yeah, we had flashlights. We were walking around. I was working up at a resort up there, like a music theater resort for the summer, and we all went over there to explore. Yeah, it felt like I was in a Slender Man video game because we had the pines all around us and the sun was setting and I was like, oh, is Slender Man gonna come out here? Where's the first page, guys? Am I gonna die? I did steal 2 glasses from there because there was like a whole kitchen area with dishes. So I have spooky.
Those are
I have haunted glasses.
Do not drink out for those glasses.
Oh no, big old dose of spooky for me. But anyway,
right,
speaking
Gary,
of it, yeah, go ahead, Philip.
Yeah, okay. Gary, anybody who knows you have a deep-rooted love for your Phoenix Suns. And as of recording this episode, we have yet to fully get into the season of the Phoenix Suns. But I wanted to know, I've got like a three-pronged question here.
Basketball?
That is basketball. Very good, David Hoffman.
Has the season for basketball started already?
It's going to start this upcoming, Wednesday, Gary? As of this recording, this Wednesday. Not when this episode drops, but for us recording this right now. So now that you can have some timeline of when we record. Ooh. All right, but Gary, in order to ensure and guarantee that the Phoenix Suns will win a championship, because I assure you, David Hoffman, Gary loves his Phoenix Suns just as much as you probably love your Rams or your Los Angeles Chargers. He loves them, if not that much, a little bit more. In order to guarantee a Phoenix Suns championship and prayed for a calendar year, I've got 3 of these.
Oh no, this is a classic Phil question. Yeah. I can already
Would
tell.
you be completely bald on your head and face? So you have to shave each day. All that.
For a title?
For a title. Guarantee?
Yeah. No, 100%.
1 year and then you can
Easy.
start growing. Okay.
I was just telling my girlfriend today, if I die and we haven't won a title, my last words are going to be like, Robert Sarver. Like, not like I love you, like I love my kids.
Going
no,
out,
like,
middle fingers ablaze. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I would, the list is pretty long of things I would do if we could get a
Now,
chip.
again, for anybody, this is an audio format. So for those who are unfamiliar with Gary Boucher, you have a tuft of hair, Gary. You're
I've got a mane here, man.
You got a lot on your head and you've got a lot on your face. So for you to say go bald for a year, that's a lot. So, okay. Next one.
This hair is like my identity,
it is.
so it would be like really hard, but
Next one, a little bit harder.
Wait, hold on. Is the thought creeping in your head, Gary, that maybe the reason you've never won a title is because you got so much goddamn hair?
Oh!
Maybe that's the reason.
The curse of the Gary hair. It's real.
There we go, Gary. Something to.
The longest my hair ever
Players
was
are in the
when we lost
locker room
finals,
going,
by the way.
"Listen, coach, if he would just shave his head, we could do it."
Find us this white boy now.
All right, next one, Gary. For an entire calendar year, be celibate. This is
now he's
Gary's
thinking,
thinking.
huh?
Gary had a
test.
straight answer for the bald.
He's stroking his beard.
Yeah, that's the only thing he'll be getting stroked. Gary, for an entire year.
My girlfriend's gonna watch this episode. Babe, I love you. Yeah.
For an entire year. Wow.
Yeah, I would do it. And no, never mind. Yes, I would do that.
Yes. Okay. Last one. Last one. I think this was the hardest one. I could be wrong, but this one might be the hardest one. Have a pill's worth. I believe it's called a capsule when you want to put something in there. A capsule's worth of someone you know's doo-doo incorporated in your diet for 1 year. Once a day, you got to incorporate that little capsule into your. Now you can douse it. You can have it wherever you want. You don't necessarily have to savor the taste. But each day, you have to take this pill of somebody you know's just morning stuff.
Fecal?
It is fecal in nature.
He doesn't have to taste it. He can just swallow it.
Yeah,
like
you can just swallow it. Yeah, but you have to.
I just know that, like, I'm swallowing
You have
poop.
that knowledge of knowing that you not only have that.
Is it health? Is the person healthy?
I mean, poop is poop.
Yeah,
I
somebody
mean,
who do you associate with, I guess?
If we could put a stipulation of A, I'm not going to die, and B, any infections I get will be fully covered by my insurance, and I'll be good. Yeah.
Wow, Phoenix Suns.
Totally.
If you hear this right now, this is promotional.
I'm desperate.
Fan of the year.
Yeah, fan of the year right there.
I am whoring myself out for a championship. That's all I want.
Actually, you're doing the reverse.
Just one.
But yeah, it's all right. Never.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you, Gary. We have gotten to know you very, very well. Jennie, it is your episode, which means that it is your game. What are we playing today?
Okay, we're keeping on the spooky vibes, or or just leaving it. So this will be the finale, we'll say. I have a little bit of an out-of-the-box game today. We'll see how this works on the podcast. This game is called Ghost. This is a fun game that people like to play when they're out and about, just walking around, hiking, or it just seemed like super fun, so I wanted to try it with you guys. So the title of it is actually Ghost.
Okay.
Each player, so there's 4 of us, will all be participating in this. Each player lists off a letter and then takes turns adding letters until a word is completed.
Okay.
If you're the player that completes the word, or a word can't be completed at all with what has been provided, you become half of a ghost. If you get slashed twice, you are out of the game. A player can call bluff on a word and say the word being spelled isn't a real word. If the last person to spell can back up their choice of letter, the whistleblower is halved. If they can't, the last person is halved, as in the person providing the latest letter. Does that make sense?
For a point of clarification, when you say that the person can be bluffed and then they have to justify their letter, does that then mean that they have to then spell out a word with the letter that they also gave? Now added to it? Is that your understanding of it? So let's say, for instance, the word already is T and H. If somebody bluffs when I put the letter A, then I can say, well, I could be able to spell think with T, H, and A. And then the person who called a bluff on me is now out. Is that my correct understanding?
Yes, and then the rest of the party who's not involved in the debate gets to vote on whether or not that's legitimate.
A fair word. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Jenny. Sounds like a wonderful game. However, instead of bluff, can we use the words or some association of Lake Mungo?
Oh, from our previous episode? Yes, we absolutely can.
Yeah. Okay, so if gentlemen, if you think a word cannot exist or cannot be spelled out from that point forward, just yell out Lake Mungo.
And I would like to mention that whoever is last standing with points is the winner. Is the winner of the game. So, all right, gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes. Okay. I'm ready. Who do you want to start, Jenny?
How about our guest today gets to start?
Gary, start us off with the letter, why don't you?
Gareth.
Gonna ruin everyone's day. Q.
Oh.
Sorry.
David, you're next.
I'm next.
Yeah.
You.
All right. Here we go.
My letter is I.
My letter is N.
T.
So now it's back to David. David, you can either give up or you can get another letter in there if you want.
Yes, if you give up, you get slashed.
We're gonna slash this white boy.
I.
L.
I called mango on you, mate.
All right, the word I'm trying to spell, or that I can think of that you can spell, is quintillion.
Oh no! I majored in film. I don't even know numbers, dude. Okay.
That is
All
that is the word.
Up,
so
mate.
Gary gets
All right.
slashed. You were down to 1
Gary
point,
gets
Gary.
slashed.
I've just got the upper body, mate. No legs anymore.
All right, so what about how I'll start since I was the last one for it to go on? Make sense? All right. Let's go with B, as in, I'm not going to say as in, just B. Ba.
What could it be?
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
It's Jenny.
Jenny.
Right?
Jenny.
My letter is A.
Gary.
F.
F.
L.
E.
What happens if we end the word?
If it ends on you, you're dead.
Yes.
I'm done?
If we
Well,
complete a
Well,
word,
not if it
yes.
ends on you. Yeah, not if it ends on you, but on whoever is left holding the hot potato.
Whoever's after you.
Oh, S.
That's a
David,
mungo.
a letter?
That's a mungo.
I'll just mungo myself, okay? I'll just go mungo right out of here.
Yes, okay.
So the word ended
Jenny,
up
did
being
you have something?
baffles.
Baffles.
Okay,
Baffles.
that,
yes.
that's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
So Jenny and myself both have full bodies, and Hoffman and Gary are half a body right now.
Half a body.
Oh, yeah, Philip, you got
Yeah,
a full
I
body if I do say
Yeah,
so myself. Oh, yeah.
David, let's start off with you. Give us a letter, why don't you?
Zed. We're in Australia, so a guy with Z.
All right, you need to.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with I.
My letter is P.
P.
E.
Oh,
is that
Is
right?
that your
Oh
letter?
no!
Oh no!
Oh would be my expression. Oh would be my.
It's like a Harry Potter spell. Zip yo.
The letter I will go with is.
How do you spell
R.
zippity doo dah?
Yeah.
We're not done yet. S.
And I'll end it with the Scandinavian spelling.
Oh.
Z.
Oh, there. We
Oh.
Zero.
Gary.
No!
Gary.
Mangar!
Mongo.
I got Mongo.
Mongo Jerry, you're out.
Gonna go jump in the
All
den,
right.
mate.
Since you're the first person out, Gary, you hold a powerful position. You now will settle any debates that happen going forward, but also until you are joined by somebody else, you decide who gets to start out. Who starts out, Gary?
Ooh. I have the shaman power now. Jenny, you picked a great movie for the last episode. Go
Thanks,
for it.
dude. Let's see. The letter is W.
H.
E.
R.
A.
B.
O.
U.
T.
Mungo. Oh, no. It's an S.
Jenny.
You mungoed yourself, mate.
Jenny called the mungo on herself. And I dare say, whereabout is a word, and if I needed a longer word.
One shall not mungo.
Yeah.
I
With a
mungoed
mungo.
prematurely. I mungoed prematurely.
Premature mungolation.
No.
Well, with that self-mungolation, Jenny and Hoffman both have half a mungo, half the full mungo. I am a full-bodied mungo man right now. I still have no X's. All right, Gary, who goes first here?
My friend Philip from high school. You can go first on the game now.
J.
U.
V.
E.
N.
I.
L.
E.
S.
Oh!
Hold on.
Oh! We'll give you his chance.
H.
No. You're mungoed, bro.
Wait, hold up, Philip. I want to hear your argument. What was happening?
So whenever we're watching, funny enough, Lake Mungo, and you're looking at the age of Alice, do you feel like she's older or she's younger? She's more juvenile-ish, you know?
No.
No.
No, but I'm sorry. That wasn't juvenile-ish. That was juvenile. That's Sean Connery going. All these juveniles.
Oh man! All right, I am now joining everybody else in half a mungo. Gary, you get a friend after this. Who are you starting out with?
It's only natural, Mr. David.
F.
R.
I.
G.
A.
D.
Mungo.
All right,
What was that
Jenny,
direction? Were you aiming for Frigidaire?
I mean, frigid. I don't know. Frigid, yeah.
No, Phil, what
But,
were you
but-
aiming for?
I was frigates.
What?
Yeah, frigate. Yeah.
What is a frigate? What is that?
It's a ship. It's like a warship. It sounds like a slur, honestly, but it's not. It's
Oh.
a ship.
So Jenny.
I think that means I'm out.
You've
Yeah,
been
I'm
mungoed.
out. I've been mungoed.
Well,
Okay, because
what word were you trying to spell?
Do I mean the
with
land of
D?
the dead, Jenny?
Yeah, I thought we were going with a Frigidaire route, and I was like,
forgot
okay,
delicious.
work. I love it. We'll go that way. But nope, I was wrong.
She was wrong. Okay. Jenny is out. Jenny, you are going to be our decisive person to start us out on this next level. David, it's you and me, buddy. David, you and me are going to be the last
It's final round.
The winner gets mungoed or the loser gets mungoed? The loser gets mungoed.
Yes.
Loser gets mungoed, yeah.
Okay, and the winner gets to babysit, I guess. I don't know.
Well-
Gets to
Anyways,
mungo.
yeah.
Well,
All right, Jenny, where are we going?
since David started the last word, Philip, how about you start this next word?
It's a big decision. Big decision. Let's go with L. We haven't started out with an L.
L.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not see this coming. O.
Mungo.
Okay, the word I was going towards was Lloyd. With 2 L's.
That's a name.
Who said that we can't do names?
Scrabble said
You
that.
see why people nowadays, they can spell any name, any way
Lloyd
they
with
want.
2 L's is a
No.
completely viable way to spell the word Lloyd.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
But it's the principle of using
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't use
a
names
name.
in Scrabble for a reason.
Okay, so Gary says no.
Yeah,
Jenny, are you with me or am I mungoed? Am I straight into mungo?
I'm a no. I think you're mangoed, my friend. I can't count a name as a word.
Oh.
The word was llama or llamas, my friend.
Llamas.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! What a twist of fate! What a great job there, David. I got
I
mungoed.
played that strategically because I knew you had to go llama. Because the only word starts with double L.
And then
And then I would
S.
get the S.
I was like,
Yeah.
And then you
Damn.
would lose.
that's another
Strategy.
hidden aspect of this game.
genius,
Count
man.
the
I'm so
people.
smart.
Pick.
Wait,
Yeah.
what about?
Heck yeah.
Is this a name? Because it's the only other Lloyd I could think of. But what about Lloyd, like the Lloyds of London, the insurance company? Are they? Is that just a bunch
it's
of
Are you
a
Lloyds?
saying lords with like?
Lloyd's is a bank.
We would try to.
Are you saying lords with like a Brooklyn accent?
Then never mind.
Yeah, the Lloyds of
It's
London.
preferred
Never
that
mind.
you
It's
still a
don't
name.
use multiple words in one phrase. It has to be a standalone word.
Oh, okay.
So not Lloyds of London. It have to.
Well,
yeah.
You know,
congratulations, David, and well done, Jenny. Very well
Thank you.
done.
Yay,
good
that
game.
worked out
That was a
good
better
game.
than I thought it was going
That
to.
was fun.
There was a lot of stress in that game.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
it's what a time to be mungoed. That's the name of the game now. It's Mungo. That's official.
And with that win, David ups his sterling record to a 12-5 overall, while I sift down to the depths of despair at 3-11. And Jenny's down here with me at 6-12. It is just abysmal. Just abysmal.
Philip, you're 3-11. What are you doing?
Ooh, that slaps, baby.
That slaps. It's the part of the show where we bring you a little piece of media or entertainment that we have discovered or rediscovered that we have been tickled by this week, and we want to recommend to you. So that could be a movie, that could be a song, that could be a book, that could be an album. For me this week, it is a song. It's another indie song. It's called Strange Clouds. It's by, I'm going to say UFO, or it could be UFO, but who's to say?
Whoever created it, yeah.
I guess.
All right,
I'm going to go with UFO. I like that better.
And David, what would you say that song does?
Oh, it slaps.
It slaps. Jenny, what's your addition to that slaps this
Well,
week?
I have been revisiting the works of Childish Gambino, Donald Glover himself, and I have been just enjoying a lot of his older works lately. And I stumbled upon the Palisades, and that's a great song. It features Christian Rich, and I just really love the groove of this one. I can't help but get a little funky while I'm walking around doing chores in my house listening to this one. You just can't get past the groove. So, if you haven't yet, listen to The Palisades with Childish Gambino and Christian Rich. That slaps.
Gary, you're joining us here for That Slaps. What is your addition to the show?
My dad at me. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to shout out a great low-budget horror movie I watched on Shudder, which if you don't have Shudder, you should totally get it, called The Void. It is about a cop and an eclectic group of people who get caught in a hospital where like a demonic cult is trying to break in, and then there's this crazy creature stuff. Jennie knows what's going on. The creature effects are astounding. It's very out there. It's very ambiguous, but super fun. Some really gross body horror if you're into like gross body horror. So yeah, shout out to The Void.
And
that slaps.
There we go, Gary. There we go. The addition that I will be adding to this That Slaps is a long one, but it is certainly my favorite film and best picture of the year for me. It is Killers of the Flower Moon.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. I'm not spoiling it, and especially by the time this episode comes out, it'll be gone. But unfortunately, I don't think we'll be reviewing this unless it wins the Oscar for best everything, But other than that,
do you think it's better than Oppenheimer?
Good chance.
I very much do. I realize that that's its competition. I don't believe you, David. I don't know if this is a spoiler. I don't think
you don't believe me.
No, I don't believe you in the slightest. I don't believe that you will find it to be better than Oppenheimer, but for my money, I think that this is the best film of the year. Tremendous film. Tremendous.
It's a tough one.
That slaps.
All right, well, gentlemen, this episode has been so much fun. A real giggle fest. And now, unfortunately, we have to bring this party to a close. But before we do, let's thank our friends and sponsors, shall we?
Yeah, thank you to Cass and Crossland and Jake Corlang for the music on the show. We love you guys.
Thanks to you once again, Gary, for joining us on the show. Appreciate it, and blockbustering all over us. Thanks to Ryan Ardell and Josh Hans for a lot of the audio bits you hear throughout the entirety of the show.
Thank you to Rudy Chalk for all of your wonderful graphic work that you get to see on all of our social medias. And of course, who could we forget? You, the beautiful listener, you. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in always every week to see what mayhem we're causing. And if you're joining us for the first time, thank you for getting to know us. We love to get to know you too. Now, to keep up with us in real time, please follow us on all of our social medias, the typical locations: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those places at Roast and Toast Pod. And then you can find us on all these streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, Google. But, oh, you dirty, you Pandora. No. Screw you, Pandora. Screw you!
Guys want to play Ghosts? Yeah, sure, I'll go first. B-E-A. I'm calling Mungo on that. What could you possibly spell with that?